the devil calling. Well, I hear the devil calling. Gotta pay him what he's due. I can't stop the dogs of war. I can't stop the dogs of war.
Hi, I'm Eric Demetto.
And I'm the Hand of God. I'm the Dark Messiah. I am the Vengeful One.
And Happy Halloween!
Yes. Be spoopified, children.
Got
kitties.
got something a little different for you today. Well, not really different. We kind of did this 2 years ago.
Kinda?
With when you did The Crow.
Yeah, sort of.
We're attacking a
similar sort of
similar series.
Yeah.
Called it's from the first one's in 1998.
Yeah.
Pumpkinhead.
Cool. We're gonna get some smashing pumpkins out here.
Not quite.
We're gonna smash some pumpkin movies.
1988, three stars with Lance Henriksen.
Mm-hmm.
After a tragic accident, a man conjures up a towering, vengeful demon called Pumpkinhead to destroy a group of unsuspecting teenagers.
He conjures this?
Yes, he goes to a witch.
He goes to a witch.
Yes.
And does this witch have a bow and arrow that creates stand users?
No, this has nothing at all to do with fucking JoJo.
Okay, that is a complete and utter false statement, because everything has to do with JoJo.
This isn't fucking demons. Well, it is a demon, but it's not demons.
Yeah, but Demons is a very JoJo-esque movie. Like, it is super colorful, a la JoJo. But we're gonna digress a little bit and talk about just how much I know about this series. I have heard Spoonie talk about it a little bit. I've seen the game being played. The game is awful. It's just literally a clip show of, I think, the first movie.
Second movie.
Second movie?
Second movie.
Second movie. I haven't seen the second movie. I haven't seen any of this series at all, aside from just little clips here and there of different things. But I remember very little of it, so
I guess
it's going to be completely fresh for me.
The last thing I can say before we jump right into this movie.
Yep.
Keep away from Pumpkinhead, unless you're tired of living. His enemies are mostly dead. He's mean and unforgiving. Laugh at him and you're undone, but in some dreadful fashion. Vengeance he considers fun, and plans it with a passion. Time will not erase or blot a plot that he is brewing. It's when you think that he's forgot, he'll conjure your undoing. Bolted doors and windows barred, guard dogs prowling in the yard. Won't protect you in your bed. Nothing will, from Pumpkinhead.
And with that, vengeance. Vengeance is mine!
Afraid raising the dead ain't within my power.
Will it be all right? Should I be afraid? It's coming!
Looking for an old woman. She lives somewhere in the mountains hereabouts.
All she can do is take you straight to hell. You go home and you bury your boy.
Some folks say as how she's got powers.
Who are you?
Ed Harley.
What do you want, Ed Harley? Say it. You're looking for vengeance. Vengeance. Say it. There's an old graveyard way back deep in them woods. The thing you're looking for is in there.
It was an accident.
No, not like this, not like this.
It's gotta run its course. Now it begins. It begins.
Well, Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, this was a good movie. It was a great movie, as a matter of fact. But it wasn't perfect by any
Well,
standards.
no movie is perfect.
Yeah, but like whereas like I was saying before to you, whereas like The Crow, was a fantastic first film, and the second one was even not bad either. This first one was it was good, but it left something to be desired. It could have been a lot better.
This is kind of a parallel of The Crow.
Yeah.
In many
Similar.
ways.
Very, very similar in a lot of ways. But in terms of, setup and everything, I think this could have had something, This could have actually been a legitimate series that could have actually given a lot of other series a run for its money if it could have gotten better with time. Which we didn't get, apparently.
No.
So
we start out in 1957.
Yep.
Where there's a guy going around. There's a house closing up for the night.
Mm.
And there's a little boy who is important.
Yes.
Who is being told to keep away from the door. Some guy rambles on about he didn't mean to kill he's not the one who killed the girl. Please help me. And the family's like, no, go away. You're gonna get us killed.
Yeah, he was running down the hill and trying to find some place to hide, and ends up finding this little house where the guy was putting away his horse and blah blah blah. And loaded up his shotgun. And then, after being shooed away by the owner of the home, the Pumpkinhead comes round and ends up killing the man dead. And the little boy in the house watches this.
Yeah, it's a freaky demon too.
Honestly, the Pumpkinhead looks really cool. I'm gonna call the Pumpkinhead Marv though.
Because of course you are.
Because he is the janitor of the dream home.
From Sin City.
No, not of Sin City. He is the janitor of the dream. And he definitely cleans house in this movie.
Yes, he does.
He does a damn good job of cleaning up all the characters we don't give a fuck about. And the ones that we do give a fuck about and need and require death as punishment.
For being how they are.
Yeah. But we fast forward to modern day times.
Yep.
Where a man with a flamethrower is burning stuff on his property.
Yeah, if you have a flamethrower, you're gonna use it to burn garbage, right?
Yeah, man. Like when the Punisher was that farmer in 1952. he needs a flamethrower to keep the bad guys off his property.
Apparently.
Yes, he does. Thomas Jane needs a flamethrower if he's going to do farming. And he ends up just having a nice heart-to-heart moment with his child.
Which obviously means the child's going to die.
Yes.
This is, by the way, the same...
Precisely.
This is the same boy, the same guy who was the boy in 57.
Yeah, he just grew up and ended up apparently forgetting about the Pumpkinhead.
Well, he didn't forget about it. He just, it must have been a dream or something.
Yeah. Well, he just kind of plays it off as just, whatever. It didn't really have any bearing on his life.
No.
Yeah. And until now, apparently.
Because the mind has a way of coping with weird shit like that.
Mm-hmm. This is true. But honestly, he should have remembered something like that. It was very far away and very dark.
Yeah.
The vision of him.
Yeah, it was just a shape in the woods.
Yeah, it was just a big, weird sort of long clawed thingy grabbing the guy up and snapping his neck or something.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, kind of easily forgettable at the same time, not at all. Seems like the type of thing that should have stuck with him. But anyhow.
Anywho.
Yep. We
there are some asshole kids from the city.
Yeah, we have 4 teens in a car
with dirt bikes in the back of the truck.
Yeah, and they're riding through good old boy territory. There's a hobo with a shotgun,
and they don't take kindly.
Mm-hmm. He blew in through from the train station.
No, there isn't.
Well, still, it's a hobo with a shotgun. You have to
Oh
come
yeah,
from
yeah,
somewhere.
the wandering guy who they talk.
Yeah.
He's not important. I forgot about him because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he doesn't show up again. Like, I was expecting him to actually be around, to kind of protect the teens in a weird way.
Nah.
But he didn't even. He had no bearing on the story.
Nope, none at all.
Nothing at all. Where does this go? Nowhere at all.
It's like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Nothing at all. But yeah, the kids start teasing Ed's kid, the guy that ended up like having a flamethrower. His name is Ed. Ed Harley.
Ed Harley.
And they're teasing his kid about his Coke bottle glasses.
But they're not teasing. They're talking about them. But then the kid hears them, and they're like, "Dude, not." Well, only one of them's teasing him.
Yeah.
Then the other's like, "Dude, what the fuck? That's a child."
Yeah, and then the girl's like, "Jesus!" Like she's fucking English. Like she just English final fights. And like they're just like all the dialogue in this is just like kind of written sort of weird. Like it's nobody really knows how exactly to say the things that they need to say. I think
no one here speaks English.
They speak English. They speak honky English.
Oof.
Oof is right. But they're all just a bunch of good old boys, and they're just like, God dang old dim dam flim flam.
I'll give the old Cletus.
You're gonna wig bang zip the dingle dangle.
Dab dab doob doob dab doob doo. Zibbida babida boobida bap doobida bap dee
Doodle.
What were we talking about?
The four teens. Well, like two of them have their dirt bikes. They start going around with those. They start talking to the kid about a stolen baseball.
Yep.
And they're like, "Oh, Marv's gonna come and get you." He's like, "That dang old Marv demon. He's a good old boy too. He gonna come down here and he gonna give you the dingle dang flim flam."
They give the rhyme. They say the rhyme I said at the beginning of the at the end of the intro.
Mm-hmm. It's a whole legend, like breakdown. It's based on Freddy Krueger.
It's based on an actual poem.
Yeah, but it is the 1-2 phrase coming for you of the movie.
3, 4, better lock your door.
Yeah, it's a nice little nursery rhyme for the Marv.
Yeah.
For the Smashing Pumpkin.
Yeah.
He's the Smashing Pumpkin.
He smashes you.
Yes.
For pumpkins.
And he sings really good songs.
Does he?
He does, man. Smashing
right,
Pumpkins.
Smashing Pumpkins, the band. I forgot.
But it goes kind of south when the bikes are just kind of going really, really fast. And one of them nearly hits the kid. And then the other one finishes the job by smacking him out.
And the dog, the puppy, Gypsy, he's okay, but she's not happy because her owner's dead.
Yeah. And the kid was really the only one that the dog was kind of interacting with. And I'm pretty sure the kid's only friend either, aside from his dad.
Yeah.
So, poor kid.
No, kid's dead, so not really poor kid anymore. But
poor dog.
Yeah.
Poor dog. Lost his only friend. But then, the guy there, Joel, ends up like being like, "Oh no, I killed the kid. Like I've been drinking. If the police catch me, they're gonna fry me. I gotta get going."
And we're like, "Yeah, you deserve to go."
Yeah, and everybody's like, "Go on, get."
You're a bad person.
Yeah, so they all run off. One guy stays with the dead kid. All of the rest of them just fuck off their own ways. Ed is pissed off, holding the corpse of his dead child.
Understandably so.
Yes, very much understandably so. Then we see Joel and a bunch of his friends fucking around in a house, basically screaming at each other about what the fuck they should be doing next. One of his friends is like, I think like, "I'm gonna turn you in" or something. Or he says something that pisses off
Joel. Let's go turn yourself in. It'll be fine. It's the right thing to do.
Yeah, and then Joel just turns around and goes wham, like knocks him out.
Yeah.
Fucking hits him in the back of the head or something. And it's like, oh great, you just went from child murder, like of the accidental variety,
to actual murder.
Well, not actual murder, but like
from child murder to human murder.
To straight up assault.
Yeah.
Like for real assault.
Yeah.
It's like, well, this is not going to go over with the police unless you turn yourself in like right now. You might get a year in prison.
And then he's holding them all hostage. And then he's holding everyone hostage.
Yeah.
And this annoys me because it means that they don't actually care.
Very much.
Because there's one of him and three of them, and they could easily overpower him, but they don't because they suck.
Yeah, these are three way better people than he has ever been in his whole life, probably. And he's just there going like, oh no, these three fuckers listen to me, I call the shots now, even though I just killed a kid, and I should be dealing with this my own damn self. Like, no, just zero fucking responsibility taken on the part of Joel. He's a fucking prickhead.
His name is Joel?
I think his name is
Of course
Joel.
his name would be fucking Joel.
Yeah, anyways, he's a fucking dingus.
He looks like a Joel.
Yeah, we're gonna call him Joel, even if his name isn't Joel. Fucking Joel.
Or we can just call him Dingus.
Yeah, we can call him Dingus. Let's call him Dingus for the rest of the review.
Done. It's Dingus.
Dingus and Marv, those are the two names we're coming up with.
And
their fates are intertwined.
Ed goes to see the hillbilly family.
Yeah.
To ask where he can find there's a witch called Haggis. So like, to find where she is.
Haggis.
And the dad's like, you don't. I'm not going to tell you why. She can do nothing good for you, my friend.
Nothing at all.
You don't want to go down this road, dude.
Yeah, like seriously, the second you get fucking Shabalba involved in this, you're gonna be regretting it. It's like she's gonna make a fucking blood pact and everything, and bad news from there, you know?
Oh, big time bad news.
Just like the series, it all goes downhill from there.
Bad news bears.
So, yeah. I just gotta grab something from over here. No, that's true, actually, I have my phone. I wanted to look for my phone in the living room for 2 seconds, but whatever, I have it in my hand.
Idiot.
I know, right? But, yeah. So she goes over there and she tells him...
I want you to raise my kids from the dead. Like, I can't do that.
Her cabin is like... Okay, you want to describe her cabin? Tell the good people how you describe her cabin.
If you've ever been to one of those Halloween haunted farm theme parks, like I used to go to an Ottawa place called Saunders Farm and Canmore Orchard, it looks like an exhibit from like one of the attractions at the witch's cabin.
Yeah, sort of. But I describe it as like a specific one for anybody that's been to Montreal or like up north in Montreal where like they have like the fucking sugar cabins there, the Cabane à Sucre. It looks like Cabane à Sucre around Halloween time. Because, like, they just decorate it with, like, fucking spider webs and, like, just weird Halloween things. It's not as bad as that one witch house that we saw where you were just like, there's a fucking bat stapled to the wall.
I think that was Fire and Ice.
I think so, too. It's not as bad as there's a bat stapled to the wall and I go, what the fuck did you just say? But it's pretty bad.
It's bad.
It's weird and creepy, but mainly because the fucking lady herself looks like Jeepers fucking Creepers.
She's unpleasant, to say the least.
Oh, seriously? Like, oh man. Like, seriously. She's just like, she's got the fucking wrinkles of like 100-year-old person.
She might be. We don't know how old she is. And she knows a lot of shit. So.
She looks like she fucking stinks of burlap and death.
Yeah. Not pleasant smells either, though.
Very, very much not.
They are not smells you want to be smelling ever.
Yeah.
You can take my word on that.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, she just smells fucking... She looks like she smells fucking rank. Like, she's probably covered in, like, as much dust as, like, her fucking... the rest of her home is. Like, her hair looks like it's made of dust.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, fuck.
She is a great character, though.
Yeah, she does it great. Actually, like, her line readings are probably the best in the movie.
She's also fucking evil.
True. Like, granted, like, she's the one that, like, fucking told him, like, hey, if you do this, you're gonna regret it. Like, so it's gonna be a price.
Go to that graveyard and dig up such and such. And he does. Mm-hmm. And he finds it, and he brings it back like, okay, I'm confused. Mm-hmm. What do you want me to do with this thing? And then she brings it back from the dead as Pumpkinhead.
Yes. But like the name Haggis though just reminds me of like the main character of fucking Odalis, the Dark Call. Mm-hmm. And like she's not like a weird like cool hero dude in like a dark fantasy sort of situation. She's just the old fucking Shabalba lady. And, like, honestly, she seems like the type that would have the fucking bow and arrow from JoJo that I mentioned. Like, she looks like in her spare time she's just making stand users.
All sorts.
Yes. She produced the fucking world. And his entire squad. Oh, yeah, sorry. The little table is, like, right by my foot here. Oh yeah, plug is kind of... let me get that. There we go.
So, the demon starts promptly murdering children while murdering the teenagers.
Yes, this is good. This is all good and well.
The first, he grabs... I can't remember who he grabs, but he just kind of... How does he kill the first one? I forget.
Well, like, Ed goes to the graveyard. He brings, like, some... kid, like some body out of the graveyard.
Yeah, we've been through all of that.
Yeah, bring a shovel, and then she reses it. He grabs one kid,
again,
throws him up in a tree.
Okay, there. Now we're back to where we haven't discussed.
Throws him up in a tree, and then we see Ed's soul burning. We see this several times. Every time a guy dies, basically. Aside from the main guy, aside from Joel, when Joel dies, we don't see Ed's soul burning at all. We don't get that at all in the...
Maybe it's because it's fine for the one, but all the extraneous... Maybe it's only if it kills an innocent.
Perhaps. But then again, these kids are not entirely innocent because they could have prevented this by just turning their friend in. It's as easy as just a bonk to the head and knocking him out and then dragging him to the police station. Yeah. Like, hey, Sheriff, look at what we got here. We got ourselves a kitty murderer.
My, now what do we do to kid murderers around these parts, gentlemen?
I don't know, Big Billy Bob in the cell over there, he gonna have a mighty fine time figuring out what to do with you. Mighty fine. You get him, Cletus. You get him. But they don't do that at all.
They bring out fucking Leatherface.
Yes. Fucking yes! This whole fucking place looks like the crew from Hills Have Eyes own the place, along with like fucking Leatherface living right next door. Like, the old lady's house is probably sandwiched in between Leatherface's cabin and the fucking Hills Have Eyes home.
Yeah.
Like they just sandwiched Shabalba's house. Like, that's what I'm going to call her, too, fucking Shabalba.
Okay. God
damn. So, the kid dies, and then the girl eats it, too.
Yep. She seemed nice, though. She was
okay.
She prayed, and Pumpkinhead's like, that's hilarious, and carves a cross into her face.
Yeah, everybody but Joel, like, doesn't entirely deserve what they get. But they still get what they got, because, of course, they...
And he, Pumpkinhead brings the body back. And, like, he taps on the window.
Yeah, just
knock, knock. Rubs her against the window like, I killed your friend! I killed your friend!
He loves it!
Smashes her through.
He fucking loves it, though! He fucking enjoys the hell out of being a demon.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, he doesn't even just, like, smash her head into the glass. He just, like, while he's rubbing it, he just, like, pushes it ever so slightly too hard to the point that the glass breaks inwards. Like, she was probably still alive at that moment, too.
Yep.
Like, a little bit alive, maybe. And then he just pushes her head, like, straight through the window. It's like, nope, she's dead now. Like, that was probably the moment in her life that, like, finally, like, just faded.
Just see him there, like, I love my job.
Yeah. He fucking absolutely adores what he does.
Pumpkinhead is the poster boy for love what you do. Yep. If you can't do what you love what you do.
Hell yeah, man. I need to put up a picture of Pumpkinhead next to my desk so I can just remember to enjoy my my works a lot more. Because, like, you know, every now and again you get bogged down by editing. And, like, it feels like a chore sometimes.
Yeah, you're playing through the new Call of Cthulhu game, and it's a putrid offering.
No, what Cthulhu got as an offering is putrid as fuck. I told Merrick about the putrid offering of the shark tail, and he's just like, oof. Like, straight up just like Roblox sound. Roblox death oof. That's the only way of just like summing up exactly how Cthulhu feels about that. Cthulhu rolls his eyes. In old Relais, dead Cthulhu lies disappoint. But we get basically like more soul burning. Marv ends up scratching a little cross into her forehead. I don't really know what that's about.
Well, no, because she holds the cross up.
Oh, right.
And he's like, ha, 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 ha.
Fuck you.
That's hilarious.
That's a good one, bitch. That's basically what he might as well have said.
The power of Christ compels you. Really?
Lol. But
it's not going to work against me.
Yeah. We get Ed basically going back to Shaboba's house.
It's like, make it stop.
Yeah, make it stop. And she's like, but no, though.
But I can't.
Exactly. And he's like, damn you. God damn you, Shaboba.
He's like, God damn you. God damn me. Said Holly. He already has. Which is both, he's already damned her, and he's already damned Ed.
Yep. Damn. Honestly, like, second one, he was just fucked. And he should have realized that, honestly. He really fucking
Well, you summoned a revenge murder demon.
Yeah.
So...
You gotta pay the fine, bro.
It's not free.
Yeah, exactly. It's taking it out in lumps on him. It's taking pieces of his legit soul as payment.
Every time it kills.
Yes. He demands payment for all that he's done. You want something fucking corrected? This is not the way to go about it. I could think of fucking 10 better solutions to his problem.
But on the flip side, there are 10 solutions that would not result in the movie.
Yeah. Right.
And we want the movie. Because it's a good movie.
Like, fucking... Like, the Marlboro Man should have come through here on his horse. And, like, used the final bit of his, like, his Ghost Rider powers. To just correct this situation by killing people.
You mean,
I forget what his name is, but I call him the Marlboro Man.
Sam Elliott.
Yeah, exactly.
I was confused because I thought you were talking about the cigarette commercial. Like,
he was in the cigarette commercial. He was the Marlboro Man.
Oh, shit. I did not know that.
He's the fucking Marlboro Man.
I did not know that.
Rather than smokes like a pack of Marlboros. That's him. It's fucking Sam Elliott. Isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's Sam Elliott.
They say the West is built on legends.
Yeah.
Tall tales meant to help us understand the things we can't.
Exactamundo.
The thing about legends is sometimes
they involve the Pumpkinhead.
Often they involve Pumpkinhead.
He should have been in this. Fucking Sam Elliott would have been the fucking best right here. It would have at least, like, watered down the fucking... Well, no, not watered down. Made the other good old boys tolerable. Because, like, Jesus Christ. It's just a
he was gonna be in the reboot.
Oh, boy.
He was
gonna be in a reboot of Pumpkinhead?
Of course not. There was... I don't know.
Oh, okay. I thought that's where you were going with that.
I was gonna trick you, but I decided it's not really worth the effort.
Okay. Because, like, okay, if they remake Pumpkinhead, like, in the next 2 years, Sam Elliott's definitely up there with, like, who I would suggest have the guy summon Pumpkinhead as.
Mm.
Like, he's a great actor. I love Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
Is he still around? I hope.
I don't think he can die.
He can never die. Legends never die. Sam Elliott will never die.
Mm.
Fucking legends endure, bro. But where are we now? Oh yeah, girl gets thrown through the window.
Yep.
Then after we see the girl get thrown through the window, there's another girl watching her along with Joel, and she just passes out as soon as she sees the girl go through there, like just KO'd, like instantly drops.
The asshole Joel
grabs a machete.
Dingus. He grabs a machete and a shotgun, and he goes to Pumpkinhead like,
"Hey, shotgun."
Yeah. No. Oh yeah. Well, it's never actually fired. Well, yeah, it is fired once. He goes like
the good old boy boomstick.
he goes up to Pumpkinhead, expressing an oddly heroic move for him.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm the one you want. Take me. And he shoots Pumpkinhead, and Pumpkinhead's like,
fuck it, whatever.
Motherfucker! Grabs the gun and impales him with it.
No, that was later. That's later
is it?
on. Yeah, it's a bit later.
I don't know where we are in space
he grabs,
and time.
He's got the machete. He tried to swing the machete at him, and then he grabbed his arm, like, whipped him away, and then grabbed the girl that got knocked out and leaves with her.
Yeah, he drops her from the highest tree.
Yeah, but the shotgun stab is awesome. It's such a good moment. I was like, oh fuck! Like
that's not a nice. That's
a hell of a way for the guy to go. Like you were saying, like, oh, are you ready for a slasher to use a shotgun? And I'm like, what? And then when you see him stab the fucker with it, just straight up shish kebab him through the chest. I'm like, oh boy.
And that is how and that's the only way in which a slasher should be allowed to use a shotgun.
Yeah, that's why you watch where you're riding, kids. Don't well watch. Also, kids should watch where other people are riding, because honestly, it is kind of the kids' fault for fucking getting in the way. Like we can easily assign blame to both of them for that accident. I feel it is kind of like...
Yeah, he came out of nowhere over a hill.
Yeah, but he should have moved out of the way when he saw the first one come through. Like, seriously, he had a chance to jump, you know? But, nope, he sticks his ground, and he ended up dying on that hill. At the bottom of the hill, really. But
that hill was his Alamo.
Yeah, exactly. The kid fucking died in his Alamo. Yeah, the fucking Davy Crockett.
King of the Wild Frontier.
But, oh boy. So, like, after the girl gets dropped from the tree onto the rock, I think that's when the guy gets stabbed.
It is hilarious.
Yeah.
That death scene.
Oh yeah, for real. They also go knocking on Shabalba's door, and Shabalba's just like, fuck it, whatever.
No, that's someone else whose door they knock on.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they were going knocking on Shabalba's door.
No, that's just a normal old woman.
Oh, really? And she just didn't want anything to do with them?
Well, because she knows it's Pumpkinhead.
Fucking kids.
Fucking out-of-towners.
Fucking out of, like, fucking weird-ass little out-of-towner no good mix.
Y'all killed a kid. We don't take kindly to that round these here parts. What do you mean? Well, we're decent fucking human beings. We don't take kindly to child murder, you son of a bitch.
Yeah,
bitch.
Just because we like to fuck each other's cousins and our own cousins, for that matter, don't mean that we support the murdering of children's.
That's just
unhuman.
That's just a whole other level of nonsense fuckery.
That's just dang old damnness, ain't that?
I mean, we'll beat a kid, but it's our own kid, and the kid survives, and then goes like we will beat a kid, but we got to guarantee that the kid one day can go on to having beat its own kid.
Yeah, and then grow up to be Leatherface.
Everyone grows up to be Leatherface around here.
They either go to one school or the other. It's either the Leatherface School of Murdering or the Hills Have Eyes School of Murdering. Or they go to the Shabalba school where they learn to summon Pumpkinhead.
Yeah.
It's one or the other. Well, like they gotta take their pick, man. They get pamphlets in the mail. But what else happens basically?
And then there's Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yeah. They get pamphlets like this. It's a whole school of occultism.
And there's like the very select school you can go to become an evil battler.
You
can battle evil.
The Ghost Rider school.
Ghost Rider school. Well, no, that was a Quentin Carnival. But like the Ash Williams school. But he lives in Michigan, so I don't know.
Yeah. Well, fucking Leatherface lives in Texas.
Yeah.
So it's if we're putting just random hicks in random places, which this movie takes place in, like honestly, anybody can be anywhere.
But we got to admit, Ash is as much as we love Ash Williams, he's kind of a hick. Also, Happy Halloween, Ash. How you doing?
Yeah, Happy Halloween.
Move your teacup.
Yeah, move your teacup full of pumpkin juice. Anyways, they go to a wrecked church.
What did you expect? Pumpkin juice?
Pumpkin juice? There's no bones left. There's no bones left in that girl's back. It got fucking dropped on the rock.
They're powdery bones.
Oof!
It's they dropped the bones and they got bone powder. Now they can plant really good vegetables in Minecraft.
Right. That girl getting dropped on the rock was the most brutal thing I've seen this week. Holy fuck.
This week.
Yeah. And I've been playing Call of Cthulhu.
Yes.
So, like, holy shit.
I know.
So, yeah, like, they go to a wrecked church. They explain the legend of Marv.
Or is it an erect church?
Ha.
No, it's a wrecked church.
Hey, Jesus got that big wooden cross, though.
Because the kids, the hillbilly children sneak out to help them.
Jesus got nailed on some wood. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But Legend of Marv gets explained by a bunch of hillbillies from the Haas household.
Yeah, children. Hillbilly children. Hill children.
Yeah.
Hill
kids. Them dang old hill kids. King of the hill kids. Damn it, Bobby! This movie needed a damn it, Bobby. Like, the second the kid gets hit by the bike, it's just like, no, bam! Damn it, Bobby!
You know what this movie needed?
What?
But it was, I think it was still a little too early for it.
What?
Primus soundtrack.
Oh, God, that would have been pretty good. My name is Mud. That would have been a good opening theme.
Well, Pump's got himself a big brown beaver, and he shows it off to all his friends.
Yeah. Oh, goddamn. But then they leave. I don't remember why exactly. They get out of the church, and then Pumpkinhead shows up after.
And he picks up the cross and starts
he's just
beating
it around the fucking church.
Ed gets demonized. And goes to flamethrower.
Oh yeah, he gets possessed or some shit. He goes like fucking weird mental.
He goes to flamethrower the demon.
His eyes are creepy as fuck.
The demon's fireproof.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck are you expecting, bro? The fucking Pumpkinhead demon. Like, not gonna fucking.
Then he figures out that maybe he should just shoot himself in the head.
Shoot himself.
But it doesn't work because that would be too easy. So the last girl left.
I force you to commit Giddy.
So the last girl left shoots him in the head.
Yeah.
And that's what ends the demon assault.
Right.
Because obviously it can't be ended by suicide. It's too easy.
Yeah. Oh, another guy ends up finding a bike next to like an overturned car.
Yep. And
he gets on the bike like a fucking idiot, not realizing it's a trap set by Pumpkinhead.
Yeah.
And he just picks up the bike and him both together and whips him across the fucking plane and just breaks his shit in the worst way.
But at least it's not what I guessed.
What were you
I was like,
expecting?
Pumpkinhead rigged the bike to explode.
No, if we've learned anything from the way he uses weaponry at all, he would have shoved a fucking pound of C4 down the kid's throat and just like let him run around with it.
He would have taken one of those style hand grenades, the World War II hand grenades, and used it like a mace.
Oh, fuck yeah. That would have been awesome. I love that word also. Fucking hand grenade.
They would have used the Mike Mace.
Yeah. Oh, boy. But, yeah, fucking Marv just whips him across the fucking room like he's nothing, you know? And, yeah, then the flamethrower comes out. Ed could be called Pumpkin Ed at that point.
Yep.
Like, definitely, with the fucking possessed eyes he has. Tries shooting himself. Doesn't do anything. I knew he wasn't going to be able to kill himself. Honestly,
well, it's too easy. It would be too easy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, you wish for a good death? Guess what? You're not going to get it from a pistol, bro. You're not gonna fucking get killed that easy. So, of course, girl picks up, boom. Shoots him 3 times. And
the demon's corpse catches fire.
Yeah.
And then the witch buries Ed Harley with a
little.
No, and then she buries Pumpkinhead with the charm around his neck.
Yeah, it's a little weird, sort of like it looks like the Blair Witch thing.
Yeah,
it's like the Blair Witch thing, like the little necklace.
What did you think of Pumpkinhead 1?
It was good. I liked it. It was cool. It could have been a whole lot better. Like I said before, like a lot of potential in this series, but like of course this is just the opening of it. It just was setting the standard.
Oh, it doesn't set the standard. It's all downhill from here, man.
Yeah, I know. It was... Okay, honestly, it is probably going to be the best one. But still, it could have been...
down.
It could have been so much better. So much better.
Yeah.
Like, it's sad having potential and then wasting it. Like, wasted potential is one of the saddest things a movie could have. And I feel like this is kind of the poster child for wasted potential. Like, honestly, there's a lot of movies that just don't execute it in the best ways, and Pumpkinhead's definitely up there on that list.
What did you give this movie?
For that, I'm gonna give it Marv sweeping up, cleaning up all the children's, stabbing people with fucking shotguns, and fucking Haggis fucking just being the Jeepers Creeper that she is. Out of A Burning Soul. Yeah, that's what I got for it.
I'm gonna give it 5 shotgun impalements.
5 shotgun impalements?
Yeah.
Only 5?
Only 5.
Only 5 of them.
Is this not as good as I remember it being when I watched it in high school?
Yeah.
Because I first watched it on Space Channel's Slasher months they had in the Slasher Mondays that they had going on in the summer.
If I would have watched this a little younger, I probably would have liked it a bit more too.
But it's better than any of the sequels, but still it's not great.
Yeah, if I would have watched this around, say, 12, 13 years old, I probably would have really, really liked this.
Yeah.
And I loved a lot of horror movies back then, but I just never felt the inclination to watch this series. But now that we're actually going to be doing all of them, I'll get a chance. And you know what? I might end up liking one other one. Or at least some parts in the other ones. There's a chance. What do you think? Do you think I'm going to like any other parts of this?
Hard to tell. They get pretty stupid. Okay. They might be at least entertaining.
Oh yeah, at the very least, I might get a few chuckles out of it. And honestly, if I can get that, I might actually feel like they're worth watching. So, there's that.
So, next week we have Pumpkinhead 2.
Marv Returns.
That's not the name.
Hey, it's Marv, okay? He cleans the home of the dreaming of all the shitty teens. This is my headcanon.
Next we have Pumpkinhead Bloodwings.
That's the fucking subtitle?
Yes!
No fucking way! Bloodwings.
Bloodwings.
What a shit fucking subtitle. Oh my sweet golly god. Holy fuck sticks on a shit salad. Stop beep.
Bloodwings. Direct to video, 1993. This movie's as old as I am.
Oh god, fuck. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna come back with that then. Until then, be spoopied. Be very, very spoopied.
Mm-hmm.
Don't kill any kids on a bike.
Well, that's just obvious.
Yeah.
You get hope.
Yeah, you don't... Okay, don't kill kids on a bike. kill kids for their bikes. At the very least, get something out of it, you know?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, happy Halloween, you guys.
Happy Halloween.
See you in the next one.